Daniel Radcliffe, Bobby Cannavale, and Cherry Jones are gearing up to star on Broadway in The Lifespan of a Fact, which will play a limited engagement at Studio 54 beginning on September 20th. Based on a true story, the new play by Jeremy Carrican, David Murrell, and Gordon Farrell pits an esteemed essayist against a finicky fact-checker. We caught up with the stars and director Lee Silverman in the rehearsal room.
Lifespan of a Fact is an adaptation of a book called The Lifespan of a Fact, written by John DeGata, an author and essayist, and Jim Fingal, his fact-checker. And this play explores the question, what tells a better story, fact or poetry?
Kind of specific argument that we're having in the play about the nature of truth and facts, but we're having it in a way that I think is really fun. Like, it's a very nuanced, specific argument, but I think the show will still be really good fun for people to come and watch. It won't feel like you're being lectured to about facts and truth. That's not what we are about at all. It's it is first and foremost a comedy.
Fact and fake are these two words that in a democracy we're on a slippery slope now. People do play fast and loose with facts. How much of what we read is artistic in its use of the facts, and so are we reading 80% of the piece? Is it true? 90%? 95%?
I read the play and it was like a speeding train. It just took me, and hopefully we walk away from it asking even more questions about it and really getting even more confused about it, and hopefully we get a little entertained along the way.
Radcliffe is famous for starring as Harry Potter in the popular film series. After reading about himself in the tabloids, he thinks fact-checking is of the utmost importance.
I read that my dogs were getting walked by the SAS. I read that I was having special beer brewed by Belgian monks in a monastery, all for me. I read that I got my assistant to stand in the mirror and hold my iPad looking at the mirror so that I could learn my lines, which wouldn't work, by the way, because they'd be backwards. Loads of stuff. I read that I grew, when I was 14, they published something that I'd grown a foot in a month or something. Just silly stuff. I would love that last one to have been true now. That would have been great.
With only 3 actors in the cast originating roles in a new work, the stars have grown very close.
I've joked that we'll probably have to move in with each other in previews just to keep running the lines, and because it's a new play and it wasn't workshop and it didn't have an out-of-town tryout, so we really are the babies with this.
Yeah, sure, as long as they want to get up with my 2 babies, sure. Yeah, we can all move in together as long as they do the morning shifts, because I'm exhausted.
We need it all to get in here and be on it and working hard, and they're amazing. I'm just trying to keep up.
See The Lifespan of a Fact at Studio 54 through January 13th.